When the House Un-American Activities Committee wanted to know if you had political connections, you didn't want to answer, and that
Well,
got you into some serious trouble.
This is because this group of people are actually, their group, in my opinion, a group of American fascists. But their idea of America is America where everybody agrees with them. Shira of Ohio was a supporter of the John Birch Society. Willis of Louisiana is a small town Mr. Big. He married the daughter of the local sugar mill owner, and his idea of America is that small town where everybody knows their place and he's on top. And these people are highly supported by Gerald L.K. Smith and all like that. And their version of Americanism is I don't think it has yet to be exposed properly. If they ran into Thomas Jefferson, they'd have him on the stand.
What was the question they wanted you to answer?
Oh, they questioned me for about 1 hour. Did I sing for this person? Did I know that person? Was I a member of this? Was I a member of that? Was I ever here? Was I ever there? And I said, I've been many places, and I've got a right to be any place I want. I've got a right to sing for anybody I want. I said, I've never done anything conspiratorial. I've never joined anything conspiratorial. I've never sung anything conspiratorial, whatever that could be. And whatever my opinions are, I got a right to them. You got a right to your opinions. I got a right to mine, period.
Oh, everybody's heard about taking the Fifth Amendment. You took the First.
I didn't actually take any. Later on, my lawyer said that the only defense he could make of me was on the basis of the First.
Which guarantees?
That's the one guaranteeing freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of press, and religion. The Fifth Amendment, in effect, is saying you have no right to ask me this question. But I wanted to say you have no right to ask any American citizen this question. And I was challenging them on this broader basis. And a year later, the Congress cited me for contempt, along with Dr. Otto Nathan, who was Einstein's friend, and Arthur Miller, the playwright. I was in good company.
You were convicted and sentenced to
Well, I
a
was
year
sentenced
in
to
jail.
a year in jail, but a year later I was acquitted by the appeals court.
Now, at one point, just before you were either sentenced or convicted, you asked leave to sing a song in court.
Yeah, you see, one of the songs they wanted to know if I'd sung is a good song. It's called Wasn't That a Time? I think it's a highly patriotic song. But he wanted to know if I had sung it at this certain place. And meanwhile, they had come in with all kinds of statements about this was a terrible, treasonous place full of traitors. And they weren't asking me anything about that. They just said, have you sung there? I said, well, I've sung this song at all kinds of places, but I'm not going to answer that question. I'll sing you the song if you want. But no, they didn't want to hear it. And later on in the trial, I wanted to sing it for the judge because this song, it kept mentioning it as though it was a real traitorous, treasonous song.
You wanted to introduce it as evidence,
Yeah.
then?
It says, our fathers bled at Valley Forge. The snow was red with blood. Their faith was warm at Valley Forge. Their faith was brotherhood. Wasn't that a time? Wasn't that a time to try the soul of man? Wasn't that a terrible time? And the next verse says, brave men who died at Gettysburg now lie in soldiers' graves. Then it says, the fascists came with chains and war. And later on it says, once again the madmen came, and should our victory fail, there's no victory in the land when free men go to jail. And the last verse was very positive. It says, our faith cries out, we have no fear. We dare to reach our hand to other neighbors, far and near, to friends in every land. Isn't this a time? Isn't this a time to free the soul of man? Isn't this a wonderful time? It's a good song. In fact, I'd say it's a great song. And I wanted to sing it for the judge. No, take him away, he said. They led me away in handcuffs because they wouldn't even let me out on bail while I was on appeal. And my lawyer was shocked. He wasn't prepared. He had to scurry around. And it was the only time I spent behind bars. I went downstairs for about 6 hours while my lawyer was scurrying around getting bail. And there was a room about 16 feet across with 5 or 10 people coming in and out who were waiting trial and or waiting to go to prison. And we were all served lunch, and there was a prisoner next to me opening his sandwich and his apple, musing, and if that judge believes what I say, I'll be off at break of day. And another one says, not if he sees your record, he won't.
It's kind of necessary to fit into best tradition of American folk singers to have spent some time behind bars.
Yeah, you know, my daughter says it's too bad Pop didn't go to jail. Alan Lomax could have gone and collected folk songs from him.